bless the Lord. We got the one and only, the senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee, and the presiding bishop of Full Gospel, Bishop Joseph Walker. Good morning, man.
Good morning, Ricky, and good morning to everybody. I will bless the Lord at all times. You know Romans 8:28, man, and we know all things work together for good to those who love God and are called according to his purpose. And I want to speak a word over somebody's life today. You still going to win. I don't care what's been thrown at you this week, or whether it's the pressure of work or struggles or stuff in your home or the way that you're just trying to make it every single day. I need you to know, I want to remind you that Romans 8:28 is not just a scripture, it's a survival strategy. You see, whether we're in a time right now, we're dealing with the stuff in our community, wrestling with the pain of injustice or the confusion in politics or the grief of public loss. Some of us still feeling the echo of what happened to Jordan Neely in New York, or watching conversations unfold about mental health in the black community, especially among our men. But even in the chaos, I want you to know God says, I'm still working. Let me give you this illustration. I was watching the video with the other day of Beyonce's Renaissance tour. And, you know, and it was interesting because there was a moment in the show where the visuals glitched. The lights dimmed, the music dropped, folks started looking around confused, but Beyonce stood still, calm, unmoved. You know why? Because she knew something the crowd didn't know. This was a part of the show. It was in the design. She didn't panic because she had rehearsed through that moment. And family, that's how God operates in your life. What looks like a glitch, a divorce, a job loss, heartbreak, depression, it ain't nothing but a part of the show, a part of the process. God already rehearsed your recovery. You were built for this. He knew this season would come, but he also knew you would survive it. So in the middle of what you're going through, I need you to declare today, it's all part of the plan. And I know I'm going to win. Hold your head up. Walk with power. You still going to win.
Oh, man, that's a good word right there, Bishop Walker. And we always appreciate you coming on every Monday with us. Let everybody know how you can be reached on social media and how people can follow you, get your books, get your messages.
That's what's up, Rick. I appreciate it. Everybody go out there on YouTube, and I want you to check out Mount Zion Nashville. Subscribe to that YouTube channel, Mount Zion Nashville. Check out all of our sermons and etc. Follow me on Instagram at Joseph Walker 3. That's Joseph Walker 3. And let me know you were listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, there it is. Hey, appreciate you, man. Love you, man.
Love you too, my friend.
Yes, sir. Good word today, y'all. Here's Fred Hammond.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 14 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfredas, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, June 9th. Of course, we have a celebrity in the building. Your friend. Let's welcome Sheryl Underwood to the show.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sheryl.
All right, y'all, here's what's going on in the news. Tensions in L.A. boiled over this weekend as anti-ICE protests stretched into day 3. National Guard troops rolled in after Trump deployed 2,000 to California. Governor Newsom called it a manufactured crisis meant to spark chaos, and he urged demonstrators not to take the bait. Mayor Karen Bass slammed the move as inflammatory and unnecessary.
When you raid Home Depot and workplaces, when you tear parents and children apart, and when you run armored caravans through our streets, you cause fear and you cause panic. But we need to be real about this. This is about another agenda. It's not about public safety. There's clearly no plan, and there is clearly no policy.
LAPD declared an unlawful assembly downtown as aerial shots showed protesters blocking both sides of the 101. Multiple arrests followed. Former VP Kamala Harris called the Guard deployment a dangerous escalation, saying it's about stoking fear, not safety, while Representative Nanette Barragan told CNN it's only pouring gas on the fire.
We haven't asked for the help. We don't need the help. This is him escalating it, causing tensions to rise. It's only going to make things worse. In a situation where people are already angry over immigration enforcement.
While tensions flared in L.A., another controversy brewed up north in Oakland. A yearbook at Montclair Elementary sparked outrage after it reprinted a 1940s article that used the term N-word babies to describe a school carnival game. PTA President Sloan Young, who is black, says volunteers only skimmed the piece before scanning it in, and she didn't catch it until the yearbooks were already in kids' hands. Now, the PTA is now reprinting those books, handing out stickers to cover the slur, and giving parents tools to talk through it with their kids. In other news, a long-acting HIV prevention shot may get FDA approval this month. The shot's been tested in women and girls and is even given twice a year. None of the participants who got the shot contracted HIV. That's a big step in prevention. For more on these stories, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Sheryl is, ladies and gentlemen, man. NBA Finals Game 2 went down. Oklahoma City Thunder put it on the Indiana Pacers. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander again demonstrated why he is the MVP. 34 points. Here's what he had to say after the game.
We just use the opportunity to get better. We've done a really good job of that all year, and last game was no different. Tonight is the same thing. We did some things good tonight. We did some things bad, and we got to be able to get better and get ready for Game 3.
Series tied 1 game apiece. Game 3 is shifting to the Indiana Pacers home court. It's about to go down, man. Last but not least, man, the official NCAA schools are now able to pay athletes directly. Expected to have a $20 million salary cap per school.
Wow.
A judge also approved a $2.8 billion settlement in back damages over the next 10 years to athletes who competed in college anytime between 2016 through present day. So this is good, man. This is good. I love it. Let's get it popping, man. Brad got the hot spot coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, so Rick Smiley Morning Show, 28 minutes before the top of the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot. Alfredas.
Yes, Ricky, good morning. Of course, I'm in for the Brad. Let's get into it. I'm not sure if we can even call Timbaland's new artist an artist. Timbaland is stepping into the future with a new company called Stage Zero. And how about this? He just signed the world's first AI artist. She's a virtual performer named Tata, and he's calling it A-pop. So it's a whole new genre made by feeding demos into AI to create full songs with no actual human singers needed.
Remember, this happened before. I think it was on BET. Remember Cedar? And everybody, okay, listen.
It was real.
No, you listen. It was dudes trying to holler at Cedar.
I was trying to talk to Cedar.
Listen, and then people walking up to me going, "Are you the voice of Cedar?" So we have had this happen before. There better not be no AI comedians. It better not be no computer doing my jokes.
Well, Timbaland says what used to take him 3 months now only takes like 2 days. So I got a question for y'all.
What?
How do you even sign an AI artist? And can y'all get into a song that's not performed by an actual person? And is tech just taking it too far?
How y'all
the next
feel?
step up from auto-tune?
Let me tell you where it's the next step up. Now a man won't even need a real woman. It's going to be some AI women with your man and stuff. This is going too far. Ladies, we need to stop this right now.
Wow.
These
AI women might not be a bad
making
idea when you
groups.
think about it.
Ain't going to be no Destiny Child. It's going to be an AI brawl. Then your man going to fall in love. Didn't they have a movie where the little...
They did. It was so good on Netflix.
Yes. And
Where
the
he
dude fell in love
Yes.
with Joaquin's. What his name? Joaquin's?
I don't remember.
Phoenix. Whatever that boy name.
Yes.
Then they got the little AI thing. What's her name? Megan?
Yes,
And now
Megan, that was so
she got
good.
2 movies.
Yeah.
I ain't even got 1. I ain't did a movie since Beauty Shop. This is going too far.
Okay.
I was Catfish Reader. Okay, what you want to talk about next, Alfredas?
Okay, we're excited to have you on the show. We have so much more to talk to you about. So, yes, later for that. But for more info on these stories, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on social media at George Alfredas. Where can people catch you?
You catch me right here, and I'm not AI. Alfredas, stop playing. I love that you got an S in your name, because I've been putting an S in your name for about past 15 years.
All right, coming up next, Dwight Stone's got the praise mixed down. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rick Smiley Morning Show. Ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time. Rock T's joke of the day. Featuring special guest Sheryl Underwood. You'll appreciate this segment right here. Sheryl Underwood.
Yes.
Rock Teasy for Sheezy, my niece.
always keeping it so breezy.
Wow.
Good morning, Sheryl.
Good
This is going to be
morning.
the best joke you've ever heard in your life.
What'd you say?
Yes, I said it. Sheryl,
What?
you want to know why nurses like red crayons?
Why?
Sometimes they have to draw blood.
Okay.
Man, please.
Okay.
Man, please.
I've been dating Funny Bone. I've been using it.
Say what?
No, you won't.
Your chicken sales gonna plummet.
Close your career.
Is it
Don't do that.
Is that the end of my career, Rickey Smiley?
That's over with.
No, don't do that one.
Don't do that one.
No.
That's a rim shot right there. I'll be here all week. Get the shrimp cocktail. I'm gonna use that one.
Yeah, you can close now. That's standing on right there.
Oh yeah, that's a standing O right there.
Let's go.
And then somebody gonna say, "Ain't that Rock T joke?" What?
Ain't nobody gonna say it. Trust me.
Better tell you what you got coming up next.
Oh, don't be out here moving wrong, making other men uncomfortable. I got man law violations. Man Law Monday coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's about that time for man law violation with the one and only comedian extraordinaire Special K.
Yes, it is. Good morning, Sheryl Underwood. How are you today, ma'am?
I'm good. Ready to learn. Man law.
All right, that's right. We got these man laws because you got men out here moving wrong, and it be making other men uncomfortable. So I try to keep all males age 14 and up on top of these things so that you don't be out here doing this stuff making manhood look bad.
And what you call the toxic masculinity.
It is toxic masculinity at its very finest. Okay. All right, so we got the music on. Let's start with this one. If you're sitting across from another man eating ranch dressing or mayonnaise, you have to constantly wipe the corners of your mouth. Yes. Yes, because that's a very uncomfortable sight for a brother sitting across from you. See that boy? Please dab your mouth, bro. Keep a napkin in your damn hand and dab it. You might try to sit there looking at that. No, sir. Especially ranch dressing. I don't know what. Come on, man.
And we don't care.
Don't nobody want to see that.
That's right. We don't care that a black man invented ranch dressing. It was a black man.
Don't.
That's right. But you got
to
wipe that
in your mouth, not on your mouth.
That's it. That's not even sexy
at all. Now there should be. Now, Sheryl, would you agree with this one? There should never be an instance where, as a grown man, your lips touch another man's nipple.
What?
How would that happen?
Not even wrestling.
Thank you,
Not even
Alfredas.
wrestling.
When does that happen? Okay, definitely not even in a headlock or not even when they play basketball.
Now, Sheryl, let me ask you this one.
What?
And if you're going to put lotion on yourself, I'm talking to the men, if you're going to put lotion on yourself after a shower, you got to skip your butt because there's no way to do that ain't moist.
Oh.
It's just no way to lotion your butt that ain't moist. I'm sorry.
Where you come up with this?
Because just think about it. The act of doing it is moist.
No.
It's moist.
Are you lotioning your own butt or is somebody
No, you lotioning your own booty. You can't do it without looking moist.
I don't know if I agree with that one because I don't need to do with an ashy booty. That is not sexy.
You don't want one with a shadow with either, do you?
No. What was the movie? Jason Lyrics? Remember they was making love out in the grass?
Now, if your booty gonna be filmed, then yeah, you got to lotion
there
it.
you
But
go.
other than that, just let it be ashy.
That's all I'm saying.
Now, how about this one? You cannot pop pimples on another grown man's back.
And all.
Cannot pop his pimples. And you can't scratch another grown man's back.
You cannot.
Oh, that's nasty. That's. Well, I mean, if that's what you into, if that's your lifestyle, we're not against people's lifestyle.
Okay. Well, now, if that's what you into, then man laws don't apply to you.
Absolutely.
Now, you should only eat iced cupcakes when you're not around other men because it's just. You know, with that thick ice and be on top of it. You can't be around another dude.
Hey, that's when you see ranch dressing discussion. That's what
exactly.
It's the same.
That icing gonna be on the side of your mouth.
Same rules apply because you looking sexy over there to most women, but you looking freaky to most men.
Now, how about this one? Don't ever say to another man, "Stop! You're making me blush." You can't say that.
Man. And what would he?
I didn't mean it when I said I didn't love you so. I shoulda held on tight, I never shoulda let you go. I didn't know nothing, I was stupid, I was foolish, I was lying to myself. I couldn't have thought that would ever be without your love. Never imagined I'd be sitting here beside myself. Cause I didn't know you, cause I didn't know me, but I thought I knew everything I never felt. Cause baby, when you left I lost a part of me. It's still so hard to believe. Cause we belong together, baby. When you left, I lost a part of me. It's still so hard to believe. Come back, baby, please, 'cause we belong together.
That's a hot mess. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Listen, Gary is out today, but there's a lot of hot tea to pour. So we're going to have a tea party, and we got our special guest in the building. I want y'all to give a round of applause for Sheryl Underwood. Member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. We are so happy to have you this morning in our Alfredas. You're going to go ahead and kick this thing off and let us know what's going on with Ray J.
Yes, Ricky. So Ray J went live and lied, claiming he slept with Sexy Red. Here's what he said.
I slept with Sexy Red. Stop playing with me. You can clip that all you want to. Talking about our party with Sexy Red. Slept with Sexy Red. Ask her. That's on a dead homie.
I don't want to admit that.
Well, Ray J later backpedaled, saying he was just trolling him and he fell asleep next to Sexy Red on a flight, not with her.
Oh.
He claimed it was all love, but Sexy Red was not having it. Okay, she clapped back, and here's what she said. Cornball lying on your meat is weird. Playing in your butt, not with me. Even to be saying we slept on the plane together, I said hi and kept it pushing. Is you cool, cuz? So, Sheryl, I got to ask you.
What?
Oh,
has anybody ever, have you ever had to check somebody for claiming y'all got it in?
No, because I tell it first. And if sleeping together mean we slept together on a plane, I got to call everybody in first class because somebody owe me dinner.
Sheryl, we slept together in the 90s.
Listen to me, Rickey Smiley, if you don't quit,
What?
I was in love with Rickey Smiley. Rickey Smiley wasn't trying to, he was over there dating all them little housewives and stuff. I've been trying to get with Rickey Smiley, but he didn't want to holler at me. Just because we wear the same prescription in our glasses, he didn't want to holler at somebody.
Well, both of y'all keep y'all glasses on while y'all do.
Absolutely, we got to. In case a fire break out, we got to get up out of there. And now that I'm on Wegovy, me and Ricky is the same size. I'm going to need them pants she was wearing this weekend in Inglewood, Rickey Smiley.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my Lord.
Ricky had so many sparkles on his pants, it looked like he was about to be on Dancing with the Stars. That boy was sharp.
They was telling me that
I saw the outfit. You was wearing.
I threw them damn pants in the garbage.
I'm about to go to social media right now and take a
You
look.
made Michaels proud with all them damn rhymes.
Sure did. You
Nothing
know
like
what?
Elton John.
But you know what, Ricky?
Yeah.
Since me and you can't be a couple, you know who's the best couple that's out right now?
Who?
Tiana Taylor and that fine boy from England. Where's he? He from Curacao, Jamaican, Sierra Leone. The boy Aaron Pierre.
Okay. Yeah.
The boy that was moved. Listen to me. We gonna have to fight like Scar and like in the what is the Lion King and everything. That boy is handsome. But Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre, they officially have confirmed their relationship after months of rumors that I knew that they was together, because a video is circulating on social media showing the couple kissing as Tiana surprises Aaron with a party for his 31st birthday. You know what that means? Every man I know that's over the age of 60, get ready to party, because I will be kissing everybody at the party. But prior to that, Taylor took to Instagram to share a flirty post for Pierre's big day on Saturday. She wrote, "Cheers to 31. That's WON for all you youngins that don't think I'm hip. Many more wins around the sun. Happy birthday, Woody." Now, I need some explanation on that one. She captioned the post alongside two cozy photos of the pair together. The first pic was a selfie of Taylor blowing a kiss as Pierre smiled and tilted his head near her shoulder. Oh, that's love. Isn't that love, ladies? That's love. That means he care about you. If he ain't pushing you back, if he ain't giving you the Heisman, that means y'all really together. Okay. The second photo showed the Rebel Ridge star staring into the R&B singer's eyes as he stood between her legs. Works for me. While they were on the set. And in response to the sweet post, Pierre took to the comment section to thank Taylor for the love. And he said, "Now and always, thank you, Tay."
Okay, that's cute.
I wish somebody would do that for me. Ricky, where's my post?
Ricky,
Where's
let's go.
my post?
Let's make a connection right now.
You know I got you, baby.
Absolutely, but we can't be seen kissing together, nothing like that.
Why?
Let me go to the dentist first. Let me put you on my deductible. Because some people need to scrape their tongue. You know, get it together.
Oh my gosh.
Well, a razor blade.
You better know it, Rickey Smiley. You know, when you get older and you want to be in a relationship, you care about dental care.
Yeah, you do.
Damn right.
Yes,
You do.
Yes. Have you ever licked your hand to make sure that your breath stays
Right.
before you get ready to kiss somebody? Because I'm a good kisser. Listen, Usher wrote that song about me. I'm a good kisser. That's about the only thing I'm good at. What? You don't think he was?
He wasn't talking about kissing. Listen to the song carefully.
Well, I know what he's talking about, but this is Rickey Smiley morning show. Ricky been saved.
Let's keep it PG.
See that, Alfredas? You know what I'm talking about. Plus, you don't want everybody to know your moves.
No.
Now, Sheryl, they wanted me to ask, what happened to the show, The Talk?
What happened to us? We got canceled. In this.
How many seasons was it though?
It was 15 seasons. I came season 2, and lasted all the way to 15. And that's when you find out.
Sheryl, that was a great run though.
It was. I praise God for it. Thank God. Come on. Didn't even know a job was open. Was ignoring the calls from somebody calling me from CBS, asking me did I want to come in for a meeting, and almost missed my blessing. But God said, get in the car. I got in the car, got the job, and held it till season 15. But then did y'all see the day that Sharon Osbourne came out of a bag on me?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and that is a lesson to all women out there. That's when you find out your friend is really your coworker. Amen. Amen again. And you see how calm I was?
Yeah.
Oh, you
because I
calm.
represent all women. All women. You can't be the angry black woman. You just got to sit there and go, man, I can't wait for us to go to commercial because somebody going to get it.
Yeah.
This is my third strike. Go get HR because it's over.
So what happened when y'all went to commercial? What was that moment like?
You know, everybody came out. I got to thank Glam and the wardrobe department because everybody was rubbing on my shoulder like, you doing really good. You seem to be really calm. Because they know I come from these streets, Rickey Smiley. I might try to throw hands, as these youngins say. You know what I'm saying? These YNs, they say I might have to throw hands. But I really love Sharon Osbourne. But that's when you find out what the relationship is. But I'm writing a book, and I will be telling the entire story.
You better write it down.
I'm about to write it.
Well, I appreciate, Sheryl, you're going to be on the whole show this morning, so we've been having so much fun. It's been fun all morning anyway. It was great being with you this weekend. You and Chris Spencer and Hope Flood and
Melanie Camacho,
Lewis.
Buddy Lewis. Oh, I got to thank Miss Pat.
Oh, yeah, Melanie Camacho,
came. I got to thank Miss Pat for sending me her glam. But you know what she tried to do, Rickey Smiley?
What?
When I told her I was wearing a synthetic wig from Amazon before the boycott, because you got to say before the boycott. When you're over there, because people will be questioning you. So I said, I'm wearing a synthetic wig. She said, girl, you are not going to put synthetic wigs on your head. But look out for the synthetic wig. And if you know somebody good enough to cut it to your shape of your face and your head, synthetic wigs work just as good. But thank you, Trent, for coming over and kicking that chin in with them brushes, because I was looking sexy to the mug. I told y'all it's 3 of us that they think we're the same person. It's Gary with the T, Lil Yachty, and Sheryl Underwood.
Man,
you noticed that?
Bye.
What?
Hold on, boy, Rickey Smiley.
Put it up there.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, time right now, 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all listen to 2025 Fantastic Voyage. Sets October the 16th out of New Orleans. I'm so excited about this, man. We'll have parties, seminars, theme nights, and lots of entertainment like Sheryl Underwood. Sheryl, and I know you've been on the Fantastic Voyage before. You used to be on Tom Joyner Morning Show as well. And it is a party with a purpose, raising money for HBCU.
That's
so
right.
Excited.
That's
yes.
Right.
There's going to be so much entertainment. 803 Fresh, that's the guy who sings Boots on the Ground. Tyrese, Neo, Mary, TMF, formerly Maze, the Barcades, Dad's Band, the Jones Girls, Confunction.
Yes.
Oh, and Snoop Dogg's Death Row Records is taking over the 2025 Tom Joyner Fantastic Voyage. Yes, with that real R&B talent. You do not want to miss October London, Shane Hancock, and Charlie Be Real. Golly, the list is so long. There's also 3 ports of call. You got Mahogany Bay, you got Belize, and Cozumel. What? So much. So much.
And
So
I'm going to be
excited.
on the boat.
Yes.
I'm going to be on the boat. Matter of fact, fellas, I am getting on the boat. I will be looking very sexy on the boat. Because, you know, I only go on the cruise to really chase men.
Okay.
And I heard the Silver Foxes are going to be on the boat. Listen, Rick Smiley, I've been chasing men on the Fantastic Voyage. I was trying to get Emmanuel Lewis one year.
Emmanuel Lewis.
Oh, I was going to get Lil Webster.
Not Webster.
I was going to get him. I was going to get him. I was going to carry him on my hip like Michael Jackson used to do. I was
That's a
going to get him.
grown-ass man.
That's a
That's a grown man. And I heard he got talents.
Shut up.
Yes.
Cheryl, do you wear a bikini or do you wear one piece?
I wear a sarong. I wear a cover up. I'm grown. I can't be showing all my parts here. But the most fun is the comedy show, and this is a legendary situation. So one year, Ricky, the late comic Ralphie May.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes there are people that are not of the culture,
Right.
but we welcome it to the cookout, right?
Okay.
So he gets up and he wants to tell a series of roach jokes. Well, us sophisticated Negroes was not happy. Crickets.
Ooh.
And J. Anthony Brown had to get up and save him. I think Bruce got up and saved him. Earthquake, myself, we all got up and saved him. But the comedy is a lot of fun. And Ricky, I cannot wait for us to party with a purpose. And my hashtag is underdogs. Shout out to all the brothers of Omega Psi Phi. It's the underdogs, UNDERWAWDAWGZ. So hit that up. And I just love supporting the Fantastic Voyage. Now, Ricky, what you gonna be doing? What you gonna be doing?
I'm going to be on there hosting a whole lot of parties and stuff. And I'm doing a big karaoke night. Me and Big Chris karaoke night is going to be a whole lot of fun. Everybody loves karaoke. We do it in Birmingham at the Stardom. We do it in Hollywood, Fort Lauderdale at the Dania Beach Improv. And karaoke be packed, so they always want us to come on the cruise to do karaoke. So I want to let everybody know that the cabins are as low as $22.94 with payment plans through September.
Yes.
So make sure y'all lock in your cabin now. You need to hit us up.
Ricky,
214. Huh?
Oh, do the number. But I got a karaoke song I want to ask you. Can I do?
Oh, yeah.
You okay? Can I do? Okay, Sister Jones girls gonna be over there. I think me and all the women on the boat need to get together and do Nights Over Egypt. That's the cut right there. How about that?
Yeah,
one?
absolutely.
Okay. Or maybe I can be the Daz Band and do Knock Knock. Or maybe I can be the Barcades and do Soul Finger.
Wow.
What?
That's a lot.
Those are all songs I know.
That was great. It's a lot, though.
Y'all make sure y'all lock in your cabin right now. 214-495-1963. That's 214-495-1963. That's right, y'all. Or log on to FV2025, FV2025.com. That's FV2025.com and use the code T-Party. That's right, y'all. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Black Tony, what's up?
Hey, what's up? What's up, old big?
What?
Crazy, oh.
Damn, man, it's Monday.
Peanut head, there, boy. Hey, look, Saturday.
Monday.
I know, cousin. I'm first grader because I can't come in today. And I know we got company in the building or special special guest star. And I know Sheryl Underwood. I know who she is.
Who?
I've been watching all her stuff.
Yeah,
I watch all her stuff on Comedy Jam.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I know you know Black Tony call in sick every day. He work here.
Uh-huh.
And he call in sick.
Hey, Miss Sheryl Underwood. I know who you is. Cause you was on Def Comic Jam, and I seen you on a lot of stuff. You was on and you had a TV show come on what used to be a Winter Williams show.
Yeah.
I be seeing you on there, and I seen you on. Hey, Rock T, then she used to play in the NBA, the WNBA.
Nah, see, that's Sheryl Swoops. That's Sheryl Swoops. I'm not tall enough to be in the WNBA. You need to stop playing now.
I thought that was you right there.
You thought it was me?
Oh.
For real, though.
That's a different person, Black.
For real, though.
But no call up and trying to have a light conversation. Why you not coming to work today, man? You could have been here with it.
Because my little nephew wore my F41 yesterday and got him all dirty and scuffed up. And I can't show up to work with company in the building with no dirty ass F41. So what if I might try to push up on Saturday, and then she be looking down at my shoes and be like, hell no, so you got no dirty ass F41. You know how women be judging folks.
True that.
Look, Sheryl Underwood.
You ain't got no more shoes you could have wore?
Nah, I only got my Air Force One because somebody had broken in the house and stole all my shoes on Friday.
Really?
But that's neither here nor there. Look, Sheryl Underwood, can you do something for me? Because I know you was on TV.
Yeah.
You was on TV. I know you got some money. I know you got some money.
I
know
got a
you
couple of
got
coins. What you trying to do
I know
for
you
it?
got good credit, shouty. I need somebody to co-sign for me to get a whip.
What?
Yep.
What kind of car you trying to get? What you trying to do?
I'm saying, since you're gonna be working here, can you co-sign for me to get a car? Cause Rick won't do it.
Okay, what you trying to get? A deuce and a
One of them
quarter?
ugly ass folk won't do it.
What you trying to get? A deuce and a quarter, a Broham, or
I'm
Olds
trying to
98?
get some shot. I'm just trying to ride, cuz right now. I mean, I want me a Rover.
Hey, Black Tony, tell Sheryl what your credit score was and how much what your car note is every month.
Sheryl, my credit score was a 283.
What?
And it was a 283, and I had put money down on I was gonna put $3,000 down on the 2009 Ford Taurus. And they were gonna let me get it for it was only gonna be like $900 a month.
Tell them how much you have to pay for your car every
It was only gonna be $900 a month for 7 years.
See, he paid $688. What is $688.06?
Yeah, I would pay
$688.08.
Every 2 weeks.
Hey, you need to play both them numbers straight in box, because that's the only thing your credit score is good for. You need to play that straight.
Hey, Black Tony. So you pay $688.08 every 2 weeks.
Yeah, $688 every 2 weeks.
And how many months? How many months they got you?
120 months for.
And another.
What's the interest rate?
I don't know the interest rate. It was like in a low, like 41, 42%.
Well, okay, wait a minute, Ricky. Here's my question: have you ever had your wages garnished in any way?
What that is?
Huh?
What that is?
Ain't nobody ever attached himself to your check.
Nah, Shotty, Ricky just cash up me my paycheck.
He cash out.
120 months, $688.
That's $165,000.
Yeah, you could have bought what he could have bought. How much that is, John?
He could have bought the dealership.
$165,000.
$160,000.
He could have bought a dealership for that money.
Y'all watch my 600-pound life. Y'all going to hell. Everybody that's laughing at the women on there, guess what? They got a man. Hey, they got a man with your skinny single self.
That's right.
Somebody bringing them pieces over there.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all go and download and stream Foolish. Let's keep Foolish in the top 15.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Listen, Gary has the tea in the clue of the day. First of all, let's give a big round of applause. Sitting in with us this morning, the one and only Sheryl Underwood, ladies and gentlemen, on a damn Monday.
Yay!
And we're going to talk about how much fun we had out in Inglewood, California. I'm talking about the real L.A., not the Hollywood Hills. Inglewood.
Up to no good.
Come on now. Listen, Gary is live in L.A. for the BET Awards. Gary is on the phone. And Gary, what's up? What's the tea out there at the BET Awards? What's up, man?
Well, first of all, good morning, Ricky, and good morning, Sheryl,
Good
darling.
morning, twin.
Yes, baby. It's a beautiful day. Sheryl, I miss you, girl, but I'm glad you're in today because I was wondering where you was at. I was trying to find you on the red carpet, girl, but they say, girl, this girl ain't here. She left. So I'm like, okay, girl. But anyway, Ricky, let me tell you something, honey. It is just fabulous out here, but I will say I am very angry, Ricky, and you was just here. Why you didn't tell me it was so damn cold out here?
Oh, yeah, it get cold at night.
Yeah, I do at night.
Yeah,
baby.
A nice breeze during the day, but L.A. get cold at night, and it warms up in the morning, get hot during the day. They have all four seasons in one day.
In one day.
They sure damn do, baby. I was afraid. I don't even have my damn fur here. It was hard for me to do work good, child, because it was so cold. But anyway, honey, the stars are shining bright, honey, here at BET. I'm telling you, they done pulled up a lot of girls that I hadn't seen in a while, child. They was coming through the room, honey, to get their little interviews in and stuff like that. But we having a wonderful time. Kirk Franklin, he told me particularly tell Ricky hi, and he enjoyed your comedy special. I was like, well, all right then, Kirk, I sure will tell him, honey. So when you fall through Black Lantern, honey, you could definitely stop by the show. But anyway, her friend and okay, a lot of people coming through, honey. I mean, people I hate seeing about Maya. Y'all remember Maya?
Yeah, of
Maya.
course.
Baby, Miss Maya fell through. She's still looking good. I'm like, girl, they're not stressing you out. Because when these girls still look good like that, honey, that means they're not stressing. But she said she's just sitting around. She's still making more music, honey, and doing her thing and working it out. So she looks real good, and I can't wait to see her tonight. And now Riley, Candy Burry's daughter, Riley, is amazing. She is beautiful, baby. This girl is working. She got her own little TV show that she's doing. Candy stopped through, honey, to do her interview the day before because she said she was going back to China. Then she had to come back to L.A., honey, to do the award show. And I'm like, they are doing an amazing thing. But the really part that really touched me and Ricky and Sheryl, y'all, I asked a lot of people, y'all, had they put any money on Diddy's books?
Gary.
You know?
Not Gary.
He got his own money.
But Sherry got his own money, but good, if you my friend, you could at least put a little money for some cigarettes or something, you know, to help out.
You all the way out there in L.A. worried about Diddy's
Worried
books.
about Diddy bucks.
Well, I mean, I have to ask the people, because I mean, cause the people want to know, honey. So, and a couple of them said they hadn't heard from him, but they were still keeping them lifted up in prayer. Cheryl, you know, did you give any money for his books, baby?
No, I got too many men on the payroll for me to be putting money on Diddy books. Matter of fact, he need to run me back some money. He run me back some money. He got it. Stop looking like he ain't got it.
Yeah, but he your friend, honey. So I mean, I'm like, so, and like I said, some of them, said some of them just looked at me and rolled their eyes. I'm like, well, girl, I was only asking the question because people want to know. So, but the big thing is now a lot of people are wondering because they've been whispering if Beyonce is going to perform tonight. Because a lot of people say that Beyonce was supposed to be here. So, but I mean, they keep it real tight lip. But a few people saying, well, they heard she was going to be here. Some people saying that the baby might perform tonight. Her daughter.
Blue
Ivy. What's her name again? No, not Blue Ivy. The other one, Rumi. They say Rumi might perform tonight.
Rumi performing?
Really?
That's what they said. They said, baby, she might get her close up tonight.
Listen. The whole family is talented. Matter of fact, they might as well be the Jackson 5. And
Right?
everybody get on now.
Hey, speaking of Beyonce, did you talk to Latoya Luckett?
Girl, I thought you were about to say Latoya Jackson. I was finna say, get on out of
She need a hamburger.
Yeah, Latoya Jackson is
Somebody don't get Latoya Jackson a hamburger quick.
You better know. That's my girl.
Yeah, that's your girl, right, baby? Honey. She looking like Michael, honey.
Listen,
baby. But you know what? Alfredas, it's funny you asked. Now, Latoya Luckett did come through. I talked to Latoya Luckett, and we chatted up and stuff. She's doing. She has a new TV show coming out on BET. She looks amazing. She's doing good. And you know what, Sheryl? I love it that Latoya stay working. After they kind of pushed her out of the group, but this girl still work. She's keeping her a job,
That's
honey.
right,
and that's what I
right.
like about Latoya Luckett.
Get that
When you
bag.
can keep your job. Get the bag, honey.
Get the bag.
And she had her husband with her too, and her husband was right by her side. And that's a good thing when these girls get married to get a new husband and they keep the husband by their side, and stuff like that. Because the husband got to make sure that the money come in just in case.
Gary, I don't know if that's why she had him by her side.
Oh, what you think it is, Alfred?
I mean, it's her husband. Why not just have him?
Oh, companionship?
Yeah.
I don't know. But what are we talking about, husband and money? That sounds like pimping. I can't do that.
I know. I don't want to say nothing.
Listen, well, I'm just saying for me, I don't want to be with a man that run my career and control my money because now I work for you. Why don't we work together? I date a dude that work at the gas station. I'm going to have them shirts pressed for you because your name is Nathaniel, but they can only get Nate on the shirt. I'm going to have your stuff tight. Sure. You know why? So I'm going to get a full tank of gas, a honey bun, some Doritos, because my baby Nathaniel work at the gas station.
That's right.
Listen.
That's right. That's right, That's
What
right,
you gonna get Sheryl said? Give him that list
honey bun, some Doritos, Arizona tea, and a full tank of gas. Hey, Nathaniel.
That's right, baby. Got to do that, honey.
Right.
Cheryl, honey, if you give him a job, baby, he might run off with your money while you're on stage.
Listen, I don't mind you contributing to my career with advice and counsel, but I don't know if we could be merging this money together, and then you end up having a baby with somebody else. Now I got to burn the house down. See, I'm from Arkansas. This ain't gonna go the way you think. Somebody ain't gonna make it. If you ain't never had a hatchet or a butcher knife thrown at you, you do not not want none of this down south love.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, baby. I try to tell those girls, Sheryl, honey, Alfredas all nice and loving because she got a husband. You better wait a minute, honey. If you get into some jeans, let him stay in them jeans, baby. He's going to put some flags on. He's going to walk out your life.
Hey, you ain't walking out my life. You might be rolled out on the stretcher, but you ain't walking out my life. This is not. I'm not looking stupid at the church. Now you done broke up with me.
Oh, God.
No. Period, babe. That's a period and not a comma. The color today is one of my favorite LA colors. My color today is rose gold. On the high end, you say rose gold. And on the low end, Sheryl, just say pretty pink, baby. That's your color for today.
That's my club name. Pretty pink.
Pretty pink.
I'm still stuck on a honey bun, some Doritos, and a full tank of gas.
Hey, Nathaniel.
And Arizona tea.
Arizona tea, that's right, in a bag. In one of them little plastic bags. They can double as a hair bonnet and a garbage bag.
Man, please. Man, I ain't gonna be able to do this all morning, y'all. Y'all give it up to Gary with the tea. Special guest Sheryl Underwood.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is time for Money Monday. And we all know that living with credit card debt is a hard reality for many people. Now, stats show that almost half of all credit card holders carry a big balance, and high interest rates combined with just making minimum payments can make it feel like there's absolutely no way out. So our money expert, Jini Thornton, is here to help you with strategies to get out of credit card debt. Jini, good morning. In your own way, let him use you this morning, because we all have that.
Good morning. Happy Monday, Ricky.
Yes, happy to have you. And I just want to ask you, like, if you have more than one car, how can somebody manage their, due dates and avoid falling behind?
Well, Ricky, what a lot of people don't realize is you can actually change your credit card due date. We have the ability to do that. Most of our credit card companies allow us to do that online. So you want to look at when you get paid, when your other bills are due, to figure out when is the best date for you for your payments to be. Now, keep in mind, you can't flip-flop these due dates month to month based on what you got going on. And it may take 1 to 2 billing cycles for it actually to take effect. But, yes, you have the power to change your credit card due date.
Well, Jini, this is Sheryl Underwood. I have a question now. If somebody's ready to get that debt under control, but they're overwhelmed with the amount of the bills, is there a strategy that they could use to pay off their credit card debt?
Well, Sheryl, most people can't get out of credit card debt because the interest is so high. I see people with over 40% interest rate, and you're making these payments, and the majority of that payment is going to interest. The first thing that people need to do is literally call their credit card company and negotiate a lower interest rate. Yes, you can actually ask for a lower interest rate.
Wow.
Please shoot your shot and do that. That way you can certainly save some money. Now, after you do that, of course, I'm not saying it's going to go from 30% down to 5%, but even if they reduce it by 5 or 10%, that can absolutely make a difference. After that, Sheryl, your next step is, what method are you going to use? Are you going to pay off your credit cards with the highest interest rate first? Or are you going to focus on the cards with the lowest balance first? Whatever method people prefer, it doesn't really matter. But we got to focus on getting those interest rates down first.
Smart. I had no idea. So we got a DM from Jessica in Macon, Georgia, who was advised that she needed to pursue a debt management plan for her credit card debt. Is that a good idea?
Well, you know what? I think people should certainly look into those, but you should start with your credit card company first. People don't realize if you've had an illness, you've lost a job, you could literally call your credit card company, your mortgage company, whoever it is, and just say, hey, I'm having this life situation. I cannot continue to make my payments. And they have whole departments that are literally there to support people who are going through these challenging times. I would do that before I start looking at some outside debt consolidation company. so as far as those other companies, not saying that they're all bad, but you want to be clear on what you're getting into. You know, what are the fees going to be? How long is it going to take you to get out of the debt? A lot of times people just want to get rid of the debt, or they're just trying to get it down to one payment, and they're not focused on what is this really going to cost me over time. Got to know what those fees are.
Mm-hmm. And can you explain what is a balance transfer and how may it help those of us that got high interest rate credit cards?
Okay, so a balance transfer is this. You have a credit card that has a higher interest rate, but you see another credit card out there that may have like a zero low introductory rate, or maybe it's like 5%. And what you end up doing is you end up getting that new low credit card interest rate, but you know that's only going to be for an introductory period. Do I suggest that people do that? I certainly think you should, provided that you're going to keep up with when those introductory rates end. I know people who have a 0% introductory rate for almost a year. You know how much of a difference that could make for you, and how much of your debt you could actually get paid off with that. So again, it's a great idea, provided you're going to keep up in your calendar when those introductory rates are going to end, because I promise you they're going to shoot up to something high and crazy, and you could be back in that same position.
This is good stuff right there. Hey, we're talking to financial expert Jini Thornton. If you have a question, hit us up now at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Hey, more Jini Thornton. The phone lines are wide open. Call us now, 866-9-RICKY. More with Jini Thornton. Up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
My question is about the debt consolidation. I heard that it was kind of like a scam, basically, because they get you to not pay your debt, and all they do is try to reason with the company to lower, but meanwhile your credit score is taking a hit. Is that true or false?
Hey, good morning. There are certainly several scam debt consolidation companies. So that's why it's really important that you're doing your research, you're vetting them. You know, you just want to see what their ratings are, but there are certainly some legit ones, and their job is to help you potentially negotiate a smaller amount and also your payments. So one place that I recommend is called NFCC, the National Foundation for Credit Counseling, which is actually a nonprofit. But again, with the saying, trust but verify, do your own research first, and make sure you're clear before you sign anything.
All right, y'all, with Jini Thornton. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. My name is Terry, and I was wondering, what is bankruptcy? How does that work, and how does it affect your credit in the future?
Hey, Carrie. So think of bankruptcy like a fresh start. What it means is whether you're an individual or business and right now you cannot pay your bills, and so you can file for bankruptcy where they can help you eliminate or get rid of, it might not be all of the debt, certain types of debt you cannot get charged off, or they will help you restructure your payments. And so how does it affect your credit? It typically will affect your credit maybe up to 7 years, depending upon the type of bankruptcy that you file. But a lot of people who have a medical issue, fall on hard times, they need a fresh start. Bankruptcy can certainly help them through a tough situation.
All right, good morning, y'all, with Jini Thornton.
I would like to know what the difference is between a home equity loan and a home equity line of credit, and how do I know which one is best for me?
Okay, a home equity loan means you're going to borrow money against the equity in your house at one time. You will know what your interest rate is, and you're going to get all the money up front. Home equity line of credit means, say, for example, you can get up to $100,000. You pull it when you need it. You don't have to take all the money at one time. More than likely, that interest rate is going to be variable. So to me, it depends upon what you're going to use the money for. If you already know, like if you're going to do like a home improvement project, if you want to know exactly what your payment is going to be, like you want a fixed rate, that may be, a home equity loan may be better for you. But I would talk to my lender, and they can actually help run the numbers for you to see what situation will be best. That's a great question.
Hey, Jini, now let everybody know how they can follow you and get more financial advice.
Yeah, and for those of you who do need help with debt, please go to thankmelatermoney.com/debt. I have a credit card debt repayment program that certainly can help you. Again, go to thankmelatermoney.com/debt. And if you want to follow me on social media, go to Jini Thornton. That's JiniThornton. Y'all have an amazing Money Monday, everybody.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us. Y'all give it up for Jini Thornton, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time. Hey, we got Sheryl Underwood in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Fill it in for Jeff Johnson with 3 things that you need to know. Member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. I absolutely love you. Had a great time working with you this past weekend in damn Inglewood, California. Right. We had so much fun with you, Chris Spencer, Buddy Lewis, and comedian Flex. Everybody that was there, we had a blast.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
In your own way, let him use you this morning.
That's why I got the 3 things that black people need to know. And speaking of us being together in Inglewood, our Friday show, they had did 7 raids in Los Angeles, and the traffic was hellacious. So what is number one? Number one is, while we as black people are sympathetic to the immigration situation and the protests with the LAPD and the National Guard, this really ain't our business. We sympathetic. We hate that it's happening to you, but I'm gonna need all black people to stay at home. They said downtown is now an unlawful assembly, so this is not our fight. Remote work is back, and guess what that means, brothers and sisters? The courthouse is closed. So if you got warrants, if you were supposed to go in and fight that ticket, I can't holler at you. I can't see you. What you think is Special K? What you think?
I'm telling you, hey, look, they shooting folks with rubber bullets. They got smoke bombs out there. You know, a lot of y'all got asthma. Look, that is not. I'm telling you, like you said, we sympathetic. Yeah. But hey.
And then the other thing is, did they show up for Black Lives Matter?
Well, come on now.
Yeah, I think some of them did. But I bet everybody that was singing who they were voting for didn't think this was going to happen.
They voted for him.
Okay, I'm just throwing it out there, pondering the thought. So black folk, you know what to do. Stay home and pray for them that this works out. Am I right, brothers and sisters?
You are right. They shooting rubber bullets now, but they start seeing too many of us. I got a feeling they'll be shooting real ones.
Drop the bomb on people like the Gap Band. We ain't trying to be out there right now. Let's go to number 2. Number 2, we need to keep watching Rickey Smiley's comedy special Foolish on Hulu. Matter of fact, no bootlegging. Watch this over and 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 over again. And then after you do that, I need you to watch Tyler Perry movie Straw on Netflix, because he's hooking up our girl Taraji, Sherry, and Megan Good. Got performances in this movie, and you might see some unknown people like your kin people, because Tyler Perry will pick somebody right up off the street.
He's good for that.
To change their careers.
So coming out the store and he put you in a movie.
Listen, I'm hoping so. I don't know. What can I play? You know what I really want to be?
Well, I'm not. No, sir. You can't do. No.
Rick, you don't.
Rickey, she's a guest.
That wasn't nice.
No,
Rick.
wait, I can do it.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
No, Rickey is opening the show for me. How can I do it, Rickey? What?
Sheryl. Yeah. That damn, you talked about my outfit so bad.
Yes, I did. It did look
I had to go live at 12 o'clock in the morning. That means it was 3 o'clock in the morning on Eastern time. I was in my feelings. An outfit I had bought out of Pure. The black jacket with the little diamonds on that.
Yeah, you was wearing more sequins than what's them groups? Lakeside, the Elements.
Looking like one of the Isley brothers coming out there.
Want they outfits back? I think Eddie Levert called and said, "Get out my closet, Rickey."
Stairway to Heaven jacket wearing.
Temptations.
Hey, all the fellas out there, when your ass know you sharp when you walk out of your hotel, you about to go on stage, and then they introduce you. Then they gonna talk about in the introduction. Coming out on stage, they gonna go back and stop the music, killing your mama, and talk about your damn outfit and watch.
You was wearing your Dancing with the Star outfit. You was wearing your Rickey Smiley on Ice outfit. I know you an Omega, but you was on ice like the alphas out there.
He looked like an Olympic figure skater.
Sure did. Sure did. Man, I ain't never seen that much bedazzle. Ain't that much glue and sequence.
But that thing upset that thing upsetted me. It upsetted me, Sheryl.
Well, listen, you the one laid it out. You laid it out, and you had the sneakers. Anybody wearing sequins, bedazzled sneakers, you've gone too far. You've gone too far. Let's get to number three. Number three, things that black people need to know. All former athletes from these colleges need to check in and see if you're getting some of that NIL lawsuit money, because your mama, your daddy, and the church need to be reimbursed for the money that they gave you to go to school.
Hello.
Now you thought you was gonna be in the NFL and the NBA, but now you work at TJ Maxx, Rose Dress for Less. Or you got a little stand over at the swap meet. They need their money back. And can some HBCUs get some of this money? I know that Walter Payton, God rest his soul, Jerry Rice, didn't Jerry Rice go to Mississippi Valley State?
Did.
What's them two boys, Shannon and Sterling?
And Walter Payton went to Jackson State.
Jackson State,
Shannon
that's
Sharp
right.
went to Savannah State.
That's right.
State, yeah.
That's right. So they need to check to see if they can get some money, and their state can get some money. And I love Walter Payton. Why? Because I'm from Chicago. Sweetness was on Soul Train, dancing out there. See, we ain't doing it like we doing it. But if anybody getting paid, all the black athletes need to get some of that money. Don't you think, Alfredas?
Absolutely.
What you think, baby?
Absolutely. We carried the schools. Of course.
Carried the schools.
We carried them.
Making lots of money.
Right.
Until they let us play all the sports with them, they didn't really have good competition. They was out there touching each other softly until them brothers got involved. Knocked them out. Knocked them out. I dated a lot of men in my day back in them colleges. I'm out there cooking greens and making sandwiches and everything. If you don't like a Spam sandwich, boy, you're not getting through college if you don't kick it with me. Wow. So your girlfriend old as a son of a gun. When I come back from homecoming, it'll be 3-4 professors talking to me.
Oh, say less.
Yo, say less. I'm supposed to say less.
No, I don't mean actually say what I'm saying.
Man, listen.
This lady.
I have not performed with Sheryl Underwood
in
because
decades.
she always performing somewhere and I'm always performing somewhere. So I have not had a chance to sit down and watch her perform.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I was over backstage knocking over tables. You know I'm silly and I love comedy. She did one damn joke that I can't say on the air, and
You
it
sure
about
can't.
damn wiped me out. If I say this joke on the air, we will be off the air
Off the
forever.
air.
But I swear to God, Rock, I was on everything I love, man. That was one of the funniest shows. Her and Chris Spencer up there roasting each other. They roasting my clothes.
Yes.
I'm talking about, man.
Oh, yeah, we
had-
talked about Rickey. As soon as he got out the car, Chris Spencer asked him, well, what are you wearing on the show? And that was his, that was his outfit. I asked him, did he have a cape attached to it? That boy was,
They say
you
he
could
had to
see
plug it
from
in to
space.
charge it up to keep him sparkling.
You better know it.
Charge it up.
He had to put his phone charge
It
on
was
to
a
keep
couple
the
of
sparkle going.
satellites. He knocked out 3-4 Cadillacs with that sparkle. Listen, I am on tour to Mix and Mingle to me, Mike Washington, Kyle Irby. We still giving away money at the end of my show to the fellas that get up on stage. So if you want to hear the joke that Ricky's talking about, you have to come see me live.
Oh, man.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show, come to dog.
News headlines. Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 27 minutes after the hour, y'all, front page right here. Alfredas, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, June 9th. Here's what's going on in the news. The Vegas Strip turned deadly last night, and it all played out live on YouTube. 2 people were killed near the Bellagio after what cops say was a social media beef between 2 YouTubers turned into a real-life shootout. Viewers online were stunned as the confrontation escalated right in front of the Bellagio fountains. One suspect is already in custody. Both victims were pronounced dead at the scene. Trump's latest travel crackdown just kicked in, banning people from 12 countries, including Afghanistan, Iran, Haiti, Somalia, and Sudan. 7 more, like Cuba and Venezuela, face partial restrictions. The official word is it's about national security, but critics are not buying that. They say this looks like the old Muslim ban repackaged and targeting communities of color while leaving majority white nations untouched. In other news, according to Smart Asset, the average U.S. wage, about $62,000, just isn't enough for a comfortable life. But honestly, most of us didn't need to study to know that. We're living it. Even in West Virginia, this is the cheapest state to live in. You need nearly $81,000. By the way, comfortable means spending half your income on basics, 20% on savings and debt, and 30% on fun. Hawaii takes the crown for the priciest place to live. You need over $124,000 a year to keep up there. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What it is, ladies and gentlemen, NBA Finals Game 2.
She read that damn news like she got to go pee right quick.
She got up out of that quick, didn't she?
I was trying to jump in like double dutch, but she just kept reading.
Hell, damn.
You didn't take a breath.
No damn.
She was breathing out her nose. I saw her.
Damn, thought about what you was actually saying. You was on to the next story.
I'm trying to be so professional here.
We'll see.
You was articulate.
You drunk too much damn coffee this morning?
I mean, I have had a lot, actually.
She got a pot that bad boy.
Yes.
Indianapolis.
I hate y'all.
The NBA Finals, man. OKC beat Indiana 123-107 last night. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a.k.a. SGA, dropped 34 points, man. The series is tied up one game apiece. It wasn't really that boring, dog. I mean, they was playing. They was playing a little bit.
Took about 3 naps.
Game 3 is moving to the Pacers' home court. It's going down, man. It's, like I said, man, Oklahoma City is a better team. Even though Indiana stole game 1, OKC expecting to win this series in 6. It's official, y'all. NCAA schools are now able to pay athletes directly. Judge also approved a $2.8 billion settlement in back damages over the next 10 years to athletes who competed in college at any time between 2016 through the present day. So that's kind of cool. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you play between those years, you're going to get some of this money. Mm-hmm. And moving forward, now schools can pay athletes directly. So if you being recruited out of high school and you going to Alabama to play football, Alabama can pay that student athlete directly a check.
I got a question. Do Reggie Bush get all his stuff back now that they done cleaned this up?
Yeah, he got his Heisman Trophy back. Yep.
Okay. What about O'Banion and them? Because I thought O'Banion, they're the reason why this was a lawsuit.
Yeah, he's going to get his too. Trust me. His story is huge. His story is huge.
Are they going to take some of this money and help women's sports out? You know, Title IX, baby.
Absolutely. Good question. Absolutely. They got to share the wealth all across the board. Now, we got to figure out. Yes, sir.
Does it include all sports? That's the thing I'm wondering. Is it like lacrosse and
soccer?
Yes.
Like,
absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now, we just trying to figure out how far across the NCAA they're going to go with this. Is it just the power conferences? Is it Division 1, 2, and 3? Is it NCAA?
Get the NAACP, get it mixed up, and then send somebody to the NAACP.
That's it. That's it, because we need the money, too. We need the money.
What if you didn't start? Do you still get paid?
That's right. Urban League, NUAL, NCNW, SCLC. That's it, Ricky. That's it.
Sheryl, Sunday school.
Absolutely. Everybody waking up right now.
Vacation Bible school.
You better know it. I love Vacation Bible school. Sometimes they have good snacks.
Drop it like it's hard. Drop it like it's hard.
They're going to all be trying to attach this to NCAA.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all better get me and Sheryl Underwood off the radio. Who doing the hot spot? Oh, you got a hot spot, right?
I got it. I'm in for the brat, so let's get into it, Ricky.
Yeah, feel free, Sheryl.
I'm going to go so fast, you're not going to have a chance.
I know, I'm not even going to get that. This double dutch. Go ahead, Alfredas.
All right, let's go. Get in. Jump in where you can.
Okay.
Samuel L. Jackson says he had no idea what he was walking into when he agreed to be part of Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show. He recently shared on a podcast that it wasn't until dress rehearsal that he realized, oh, wait, I'm Uncle Sam in a political statement. Listen to what he said.
Well, see, I didn't know that's what they were doing. And it wasn't until dress rehearsal that when I looked up on that stage and I go, oh, that's a flag. Powers that be have decided, okay, this is who you are. Because, me standing there going, hey, salutations. It's me, your uncle, Sam. I was just, this is cute. I remember, Kendrick and them hired me to do this, and my name is Sam. So I said, yeah, I'm Uncle Sam. But then I realized you're being put in this place for a reason, and you're dressed this way for a reason. This is an awesome moment of change. Something about me or my persona has put me in the right place at the right time. I have to accept that that's what I'm meant to be sometime, an agent of change. I always want to be on the right side of history, and sometimes it's not my choice.
Well, okay, see, Ricky, listen, let me tell you something. First of all, the reason he didn't know what was going on is because we don't know what the lyrics are. We old school. We used to read the lyrics on the inside of the album cover. Am I right?
That's true.
But he was integral in the part of it that he needed to be in. And I'm proud of Kendrick Lamar for using his platform to educate, enlighten, and empower our people. But next time, Samuel L. Jackson, your old ass need to listen to the song, right? Because he ain't heard of a protest song since the Impressions was together. Since Gil Scott-Heron was singing what's the word, Johannesburg. So sometimes you got to know what these children is talking about before you get in these videos and stuff.
For more information on these stories, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on social media at George Alfredas. Coming up next, Dwight Stone's got the praise mixed down. That's next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, this is Monday, time for the State of Black America. And this morning, we have the current president of the National Urban League, Marc Morial. Hey, good morning, Mr. Marc. We happy to have you, and I know there's a lot going on in Black America.
Good morning, Ricky. This morning, a war has been declared on our young people. The latest assault is the decision to shutter a long-standing 60-year-old program that trained and empowered vulnerable young people called Job Corps. You may remember that the late, great heavyweight champion, George Foreman, was a participant and a graduate of Job Corps. Lyndon Johnson founded this program in 1964 as a part of his war on poverty. Over 2 million young people, 16 to 24, have been served. Free education, vocational training, housing, meals, counseling, and job placement support. It's been a beacon of hope. It's a great program. Now, for some unknown reason, the Department of Labor and the new administration, the Trump administration, wants to shut this program down. What are we going to do? We are going to call your member of Congress at 202-224-3121 and say, save Job Corps. And I know I've been asking you to make a lot of calls, but your voice, my voice, and our voice have to be heard on these issues. Job Corps has given young people, millions of them, a second chance. And a nation that prides itself on being a land of opportunity does not abandon its young people to the streets. Dismantling Job Corps is a bad choice, and it's a betrayal. The National Urban League and I stand in opposition to this shutdown. And once again, that number is 202-224-3121. Call your member of Congress and say, save Job Corps. This is Marc Morial once again, and this is the State of Black America. Follow me on all social media at Marc Morial. And it's always great to be with you on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.